Hello, everyone. My name is Eddie Redmayne.
I'm Jude Law. Welcome to the Graham Norton Show.
We've got a great show for you tonight. We've got Hollywood stars, Oscar winners, pop icons. But I know why you're all excited. It's the budget on Monday. Yay. As if Mondays weren't enough fun already. Yeah, the Chancellor's going to announce an increase in the money available for universal credit, which, you know, is good news for anyone who finds themselves out of a job soon. You know. Even more exciting news, don't forget, everyone, this weekend, the clocks go back. Yeah! Oh, an extra hour in bed. Who wouldn't want that? Let's get some guests on! Later, we'll be joined by one of our favorite guests. Oscar winner Emma Stone will be here. Yeah! And we'll have music from pop icon Mr. Rick Astley. Yeah! First, she's the star of comedy hits like The Heat, Spy and Bridesmaids, and now she's getting rave reviews for her moving performance in the new drama Can You Ever Forgive Me? Please welcome Melissa McCarthy! I'm hugging you. Melissa McCarthy, everybody! This double Oscar-nominated actor has starred in The Talent of Mr. Ripley, Cold Mountain and Sherlock Holmes. Now he's playing the young Dumbledore in the new Fantastic Beasts film. Please welcome back Jude Law! Yes! Hello. And starring alongside Jude as Newt Scamander, it's the Oscar-winning star who stunned us in Les Miserables and The Theory of Everything. It's always a pleasure to welcome Eddie Redmayne! My guest is broken. What's wrong with you?
Graham.
I'm not a doctor. I mean, I'm not going to do anything about it. I just...
Well, you know how Tom Cruise did that thing this year when he, like, leapt across buildings?
Yes.
Yeah. So, I was on set of quite a hardcore stunty film about two people in an air balloon, and they had this crash mat beneath the air balloon in case you fall out.
Yes.
And hurt yourself. And I walked on the crash mat. And I fell.
Or at least you fell. You did fall back. It wasn't a walking injury.
Yeah, and so it's basically, I think it's a really bad... it's basically a sprained ankle, but they gave me this Robocop thing, and I don't know what the hell. But there we go. They told me I had to wear it.
OK.
And I'm being obedient.
That's a celebrity sprained ankle. Probably like a frozen bag of peas, don't you?
Oh, I've had that.
All of that. Now, very good to see you all. Melissa, welcome back to you. Cheers.
I got caught right in the middle of it.
Woohoo! And now, Melissa McCarthy, you like a lot of people here, but you are a fan of Rick Astley, who's appearing later.
Oh, my gosh. The trench coat? Oh. The trench coat, it was a real specific dance, the Canadian jumpsuit, the chambres. I was a big fan. Let's just...
Still a big fan.
Still a big fan.
Yes.
Yes.
He's here.
Currently. Was and am.
Yeah, right.
Currently.
Right. He's watching this backstage.
Yes.
What's going on?
Still love. Still love.
And, of course, you, Jude, you worked with Melissa.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
We worked together.
I keep getting caught drinking.
We worked together on Spy, yeah.
There's no shame here, Melissa. You don't get caught drinking.
I found my home.
Yeah, you get found.
Look, I asked for a gin and tonic, and I thought they'd put it... I thought it would come in a glass like that so no one would know, and now that everyone's going to know.
Wow, there should be a goldfish in that.
It's like a cruise ship gin and tonic. It's in a very strange
I'll drink it with my little finger out.
Yeah, do that. And it's nice the two of you are friends now, because was it awkward when you met on the set of Spy?
I didn't think it was. Have you got a story here?
Well,
no.
I don't think it was my... First, we met out at a restaurant, get to meet everyone. It was lovely. I was a little nervous to meet him. You've done 900 fantastic films. was rather imposing. We were chatting. Jude comes in, very charming, so personable, very, like, when you talk to him, you do meet, and you're really attentive. And it took me a few minutes to just take it in. So I was weirdly sitting there, and someone was telling a story, and you were sitting across from me, and the waiters brought little baskets of bread to the table, and in my head I was like, shouldn't eat bread. Probably shouldn't be eating bread. I'm not gonna eat the bread, although I wanted it. And you said, somebody said something, and you laughed, and I went, bread! Completely out of context, the whole table stopped. Paul Feig looked at me like I'd lost my mind. Everybody is like, what's the matter with you? And you went, oh, would you like some bread? And offered me bread, and then I was able to calm down. But there was just a couple minutes where I was like, bread! That's like the only thing I could think to say to you. I'm sorry. Not my finest moment.
And we should say to Eddie, you are now a father of 2.
I am, yeah.
Yes, well done you.
Thank you.
Yes. Despite your injury, you've managed to do that.
Yeah.
Well done you.
Although my daughter Iris was so terrified of this thing, she didn't speak to me for about 3 days.
Yeah, that daddy's broken. I need a new one.
Be a proper, normal-looking one.
Yes.
Yep.
Listen, Eddie and Jude's new film, Fantastic Beasts, The Crimes of Grindelwald. Yeah. I'm saying Grindelwald. Grindelwald.
Really good question. He says Grindelwald and I say Grindelwald, and one of us
Good.
is wrong.
Yeah, that's all right.
It's definitely me. I know that for a fact.
Well, I'm not going to say it again.
Yeah.
The Crimes of Grindelwald.
Grindelwald.
Vald.
Vald.
OK.
Vald.
It opens on the 16th of November, and obviously, Eddie, you're back as Newt, the Beast Handler. Jude, you are the young Dumbledore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I insist on the word young being in front of all the parts I play. Even though I was like probably the oldest person in the cast. No. I think I was. I was one of the senior members of the cast.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But the only guy called Young.
Young.
Yes.
Now, this is a continuation of the really successful first film, but there's been a gap of time.
Yeah.
So what's been happening to Newt in between the first film and the second?
So between the first and the second film, Newt has gone home from New York and he's basically written up his book on fantastic creatures and he's become a bit of a celebrity, but Newt's not very good with people generally, and becoming a celebrity is not ideal for him. And all he wants to do is get back to New York to find the girl, Tina, that he's fallen for.
Catherine Waterston.
Catherine Waterston, exactly. But they have removed his travel permit for dodgy reasons. And this guy, who's very slippery,
The young
a
Dumbledore.
wonderful Dumbledore.
Yeah.
Young Dumbledore.
Yeah. Young Dumbledore.
I looked at you for a moment, I thought, Dumbledore, no. Oh, young Dumbledore.
Sort of entices him through wily means to go to Paris and to start doing some things.
And so... So you get the part, you're a young Dumbledore, but now, what I don't understand is, because you're a newbie to this world, how come, it sounds like J.K. Rowling has just spilt her guts to you. You know stuff that he doesn't know.
Well, no, I'm not sure. We haven't cross-referenced this yet, actually. But when I was asked to play the part, the first thing I felt was my responsibility was to meet J.K. Rowling and to question her about the backstory and the life of this incredible character, because he is hugely beloved and I felt like it was a big responsibility. So she talked through his childhood, a lot of which we all know from the Harry Potter books, up to this point, and she went a little beyond, but not hugely, I mean. And most of what she told me was about Albus, not about everyone else. So, you know, I know a little bit. I'm really sticking to this don't talk about it clause.
Yeah. Don't pretend you stick to the secrecy clause.
Of course I do.
The fun of doing these films, you're like, read the
tell
script.
everyone?
No, Jude.
No, but what I
As
like
you can
is,
tell,
but
I'm
if
that
you're an
really
actor,
boring person who will not spill any
But
beans.
if you're an actor and you get cast as young Dumbledore, the one thing you do know is you live.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm in all these films. Nothing's happening. You could die.
Definitely.
You could die.
That was all good. That's good. That's true. All I have to worry about is keeping that beard growing. That's it.
Yeah. But a big reaction from fans, sort of a confused reaction from fans. You heard some of the tweets when it got announced. I mean, Dumbledore just got 200% hotter.
Oh, my God.
Here's another one. Jude Law is playing a young, hot and gay Dumbledore in Next Fantastic Beasts. I'm sweating already. This, I think, sums it up quite nicely. Dumbledore, more like Dumbledore. I didn't realise that the vanishing, that's a thing, it's apparating.
Yeah.
Apparating. Now, obviously, you've done much apparating.
Expert in apparition.
Yes.
Yeah.
So did you give Jude a lot of apparating tips?
Yes.
Oh, by the way, sorry, apparating's the thing where you disappear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, they're going, oh, right, yeah.
The first scene we had, do you remember, was on top of that huge plinth, and actually we had to step off onto one of those big mattresses.
No.
There you go. Nothing happened that day. Better
Apparating off that plinth, didn't we?
Well, I remember when we did the first film, there were all these sorts of things that you get to be in J.K. Rowling's world. You suddenly get given a wand. You've waited pretty much all your life for this moment. You think you're going to be a pro at it. And you suddenly stand there with this wand in your hand and you're like... and so I got this wonderful movement coach called Alex Reynolds who came and worked with us, and we did a few sessions pretty much in order that I could work out whether it was like too much or like it should go super minimal. Like, and we sort of studied all the. But it's the same with apparating. Apparating it's in that wizarding world.
Yeah. I think this is saying that one.
I just never thought about the levels and how it could go wrong.
Totally. But actually, Jude, I hear that scene in particular annoyed you. That you had skills. They're multiplying.
No, again, this was being over eager, just
This was
getting
one of the
lessons.
funniest moments of my life.
There was a brief mention in the scene just before that. That scene goes all the way through London as Dumbledore is trying to persuade Newt to go on this mission, as he said. I said there, he can't. Dumbledore can't. And there's a brief mention that he makes a card appear, which he then hands Newt, and as you see there, he eventually hands it back. So I thought, well, I was at this charity event, and there was this incredible magician there, a very tall guy called Pete Heat, brilliant magician, by the way, who I thought, well, hey, can you come over and teach me some sleight of hand so I can maybe, make this card really appear? And I practiced and practiced and practiced, and then, of course, I got there, and they were like, no, we CGI that.
I'm watching his
do it on computer.
But can you still do it?
I can.
Yeah.
Well,
I think they used it in the film. Though.
You're just saying that to make me feel better.
I think you should.
There you go. Okay.
Hang on.
Prepare
I have to
to be
prepare
amazed.
first. I have to prepare it first.
Chat about yourselves,
Yeah, it's real
and
magic.
another thing.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then, that's what she said.
No, this is going to be awful.
Look over there.
Look and check.
Oh, I go like this. I go like that. Like that.
Oh, I saw that. See that?
Yeah.
We missed it. We missed it.
That was all sleight of
That
hand.
sounded like a ooh that you give a really drunk uncle at Christmas for making something appear.
No, that was a woo where they
I'll
were
try to do
looking
it
at...
again.
That was like you
It's
just...
like that and like that.
What? It worked on me.
Immediate reaction.
I didn't see it.
No, that's it.
I didn't see the beginning.
But you know what I love those that you talk about how they were like, oh, we can CGI that, but there was one moment in Fantastic Beasts, and my God, they build the most extraordinary sets, and when you walk into onto the set, a lot of those films, it's completely mind-blowing. Except we had to do one scene where we were walking down by a bridge down to the bank of the River Seine. Obviously, all shot in Watford, but by the River Seine. And they hadn't actually built any steps. And it was just a sort of amazing moment for the amount of sort of money that they'd spent on extraordinary things. Suddenly they had all these sort of 4 actors having to do that thing, which I can't really demonstrate because I've got a...
Oh, my God.
Oh, you had to do one of these?
You had to do one of these.
Oh, my
Literally,
God.
You had to do literally...
Oh, no, where are they going? Oh, my God.
I can't believe I stole your dad.
You did it! Because of this wonderful thing. He did much better than I did.
Stunt performer.
Yeah, I think I understand.
You had to fake a staircase?
Yeah.
It's like everything in the world is real. It's like $8 billion. It's like, we can't do stairs. We just can't do it, guys.
The worst thing, Melissa, is I thought I'd be really good at it, and it transpires I'm not.
But is this ruining it for you, Melissa? Because you are
No,
a proper
I love
Potter
it.
fan.
Like, I really am, super,
definitely
super
a
No,
weird.
she's not making it up. Here's another picture that
Oh,
we've got.
God, where are these pictures coming
Oh,
from?
I know. And what I like is that you've got 2 kids, but they're not in this picture.
Yeah, and you're like, you guys are staying home. Yeah, we had wands, but Fantastic Beasts for me is I don't know why that made my brain break a little. I loved it. I really, really loved it. I was so excited.
Because now, listen, your little girls, well, how little are they? How you?
11 and 8 now.
Oh, so not so little, yeah.
Yeah.
But there has been the patter of some new small feet at your home.
Gigantic horses. I'm raising golden retriever horses.
Two new golden retrievers.
They're massive and they're super pretty.
They are really
super pretty and super dumb. it's like living with models. They'll never wait in a line. They'll never like have to take like a bad job. Sometimes they go out into the backyard and they'll just literally somehow I see them. I'm like, what are they doing? And I swear to God, I've watched Homer like catch light and then a breeze, and it'll just like look back at you and you're like, you look gorgeous. Like in a weird, scary way. And other people have seen it and that thought I was like exaggerating, and then they see it, they're like, my God, that dog found his light. And that's like, it's weird.
But you're encouraging the model behavior because you've had proper beauty shots. Look at
I mean, they're pretty.
Proper shot.
Which one's that, Homer or?
That's Harper.
Harper. And
oh my
God.
God.
This one's Homer. Here we go.
They'll be impossible. Guys, look at the chest hair, right?
Yeah.
But he looks wise, doesn't he?
He's just constant. He always is like, I'm so pretty. Like it's always just like this sad, like pretty, like I don't know.
But then I like what you've done. You've taken beautiful dogs and then you've humiliated them. You've dressed them here as lions.
That's how I spend my free time, guys. It's not weird. It's not weird at all.
And then this one, this is like hand dog's tail. What is this?
At one point, I was trying to get them to look like they were holding like loaves of bread and baskets, like they were like kind of like fishing village women, but they didn't. They were just eating the bread. They're my grandmas. No, I need to do more with my life.
They're still finding the lens, though, aren't they?
Always. They're always like they'll be all over the place, and you get a camera out, and they're like. Creepy.
Oh, dear. Now, Melissa McCarthy, you bring us an extraordinary true story. I mean, this is phenomenal. It's a movie called Can You Ever Forgive Me? And it's one of those things that you're doing the rounds of the film festivals right now, but it won't actually hit cinemas here till the 1st of February.
Right.
And it's about a woman called Lee Israel. So tell us about Lee Israel, who she was, and at what point we meet her.
We meet her in like the 90s, like 92, 91, 92. She was a fairly successful biography writer living in New York City, a prickly, caustic, very difficult woman, and that suddenly was kind of told she's obsolete, no longer wanted or needed to write. She was on welfare. She couldn't support herself anymore. And so she started doing the one thing she could do well, and kind of by happenstance, she ends up forging literary works by Noel Coward and Dorothy Parker and all these incredible writers. And she eventually is caught by the FBI and convicted of it. But the tale, and she befriends, you know, Richard E. Grant, who plays Jack Hawk in it, who's amazing in it and like a delight. And they become these two very incredibly, intensely lonely, isolated people that kind of form this friendship, and they both are in cahoots with it.
Yeah. And the forgeries, they're letters. It's people who collect. People who collect autographs and letters. You said, and overall, how many did you do? About 400 of these things?
She did like 400 some letters in less than a year and a half. So she had typewriters all over her house that matched, and different types of paper, and was baking things and selling them to all of these kind of antiquities, people that really were the ones that authenticate. So it was a full grift and a con, but she was really good at it. And I think 3 of her letters in the first edition of a Noel Coward book, 3 of her letters are in it. Until the second printing, when they're like, get them out! I want the first edition when they're in.
We know you can be very funny, but we haven't seen you do this before. It's sort of heartbreaking and heartwarming. It's just beautiful. It must have been a kind of a joy for you to do this.
It was, I love the story so much, and I love all the kind of strong, flawed women I've played, but there's something special about Lee. There's no real reason you like her, yet I found myself pretty enamored with her about a quarter of the way through the script. I was like, I don't know why, but I think I love her.
Well, it was beautiful work. Beautiful work.
Really.
Right. Time to meet Our next guest is the star of La La Land, The Help, and Birdman, and has a BAFTA, a Golden Globe, and an Oscar to show for it. She's currently starring in the dark historical comedy The Favourite. Please welcome ours, Emma Stone! Oh, here you are. Unleashed.
Sorry, I'm late.
Hello, darling. Lovely to see you. Hi, hi, hi.
Hi, Doctor. How are you? Nice to see you.
Sit down.
Sorry, I'm
late. Oh, you. Hi.
Hiya.
Hi. You look fresh.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, I've been recently touched up.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
Yeah.
Do you know everyone? You do know everyone?
Yeah, I mean, have we met before?
Yeah.
No. Okay, you don't know everyone.
Lovely to meet you. 1 second. So when were you born?
1972.
Oh, I meant the month. But...
But I know that Eddie definitely, you gave Emma a BAFTA.
Yeah, I did, and that was an amazing moment. Emma,
He chose to do that.
It actually wasn't her name.
He just said it because we're friends, and he wanted to.
The curse of La La Land.
No, Emma's is an old friend of mine, but it was an amazing thing when you're asked to give an award, and then you know that your friend's nominated. But it was only on the day that I got like pounding anxiety because I was like, what if you don't win? And then you have to do that thingy face and go, oh, that's the winner! And then not really be that excited.
Oh, it's
like the opposite. And she did win, and then I got a bit over.
all good. Now, like Melissa, you're doing the film festival circuit.
Yes.
You've just come from the London Film Festival.
Just now. That's
Just
why I'm late.
now.
Yes, I'm sorry.
And this is the Favourite, which is an extraordinary film. But again, this won't be in cinemas until January the 1st is when it was released here. And this...
So remember, months from now, it's coming out.
People watch this show over and over again.
Great.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, the film has been seen in other places. But was this really nerve-wracking? Because you are playing an English person in front of an English crowd with English actors. Is it tough?
I mean, the thing that was scary, being the only American, I was like, if I mess this up, it's going to stick out like the sorest thumb. I mean, it would maybe ruin the entire movie.
But
I would imagine.
But that didn't happen.
Well, I hope not.
No, you know it didn't.
I can't confirm it. I'm still American. I'm not totally sure. But I hope so. I mean, I tried to work hard on it.
Yeah, no, it's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. So The Favourite, if you haven't heard about this movie, it's a sort of extraordinary tour de force by these three actresses. It's yourself, Olivia Colman, and Rachel Weisz. So just give us a flavour of the story. How did the three of you kind of interact and meet, and why?
So Olivia Colman, who is a genius and a legend, and I mean, I met her on this film, but now I understand why everyone's obsessed with her, because she's the greatest. She plays Queen Anne in 1708, 1710-ish, and Rachel Weisz plays her kind of companion, best friend, political advisor, Sarah Churchill. And then I come into the palace as Sarah's distant cousin who needs a job as a scullery maid. And then things get a little dicey from there. There's some intrigue.
Oh, there's a lot of intrigue.
There's a lot of intrigue.
No, it is terrific. It's sort of, it's great. It's funny, but and the three of you are just amazing.
It's so much fun. It was so much fun.
How did you feel about the corset? No one likes corsets, do they?
Oh, man. Has anyone ever tried to corset on? Have you worked? Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah. Sure. It's,
You've done a lot of corset work.
Yeah, I have actually.
You've done extensive corset training on many corset roles.
Yeah, quite a few.
Yeah.
First guy ever who made a corset, I did a production of Twelfth Night with Mark Rylance, and I was playing Viola, and Mark was playing Olivia, and the guy who made the corsets was called Luca, and he was amazing, and he made these corsets, it was as if it was from the 16th century, whalebone, and he tightened me into it, and he had worn corsets all his life, and basically his body went into this extraordinary kind of thing.
They like train.
Yeah.
But
what happened when he took it off?
Well, this is
My
liver.
It went all floppy.
But there was, I think I don't know the answer to that question. But there was a horrible moment when he was. I was like, oh, I'm not going to be able to eat much when I wear my corset, and he went, I never eat. So I have had some sympathy for the actresses I've worked with.
You do. No, you get it. It was.
Can you sit? Can you sit
I
in
was
those
supposed to ask, did you do the leaning
No, you
board?
have to lean. I didn't have a leaning board, but I would just like a couch like this. I would
Because you
sit just
cannot
like that.
sit down. I mean,
You
it's-
really can't, and honestly, like women existed in that for such a long time, which does give you a lot of sympathy for that time period, what you were going through. But for the first month, I couldn't breathe, and so I would just smell. And Sandy Powell is the costume designer. She's fantastic. The costumes are beautiful. There's just this one part. It's historically accurate, but I couldn't. I would smell menthol, and it sort of made me think that I was in like a wide open space. So I'd just smell a little bit of menthol and be in a wide open space for 30 seconds and then be back to not breathing. But then after about a month, my organs shifted.
Oh my God.
Because they have to, like what you're saying. His whole body shape changed. And it was only temporary, but it was gross. It was gross.
Do you feel they've gone back?
They've gone back. Okay. They've gone back, for sure.
You said that like we knew. What happens when you're... Do you hear it?
So basically...
Like, is it like a... Oh, shit, there goes...
You first hear a creaking sound, then there's a pop, and then it wakes you in the night with a screech. No, it was like, it went, like, the bottom half of my stomach, whatever's... I'm not a doctor, whatever's in there, went down that way, and then I guess just my ribs stayed up.
Whoa.
So... What? Anyway, don't do it. If you don't have to, don't do it. But I was grateful.
I just want like a lung.
I love doing this
My
film.
lungs in my arm.
My own.
Like, it just stays here.
And you learn to breathe in a new way.
After dinner,
One lung
no,
here,
I'm
one
full.
lung here. It gives a new meaning to my heart's in my throat.
Now, since we last saw you, Emma Stone, on this show, you went and won an Oscar. Well done, you. Yes. Yeah. And there's, you know, often people in this picture go, you know, oh, I never dreamt of this moment. But you did more than dream of this moment. I mean, you planned this.
It wasn't that specific.
For that movie.
To be fair. No, I mean, what, you mean just like in terms of my childhood?
Yes, when you
Dreams?
When you made your pitch to your parents.
Yes. This story will never die.
Well, no, but I know. How old were you when you did it? Because it's amazing.
I was 14. I was almost 15, and I made a PowerPoint presentation for my parents.
But this was... So you wanted to move to LA, and they didn't want you to go. They weren't going to let you move. Is that it?
Well, no, they hadn't even heard the idea yet.
Oh,
it was
I
just
see.
like, I realized if I'm gonna, you know, we lived about a 6-hour drive from LA in Phoenix, Arizona, and I realized I couldn't just come home in my freshman year of high school, which is, what, grade 9? 9th grade? Sure. Okay. And I realized I couldn't just walk in and go like, I'm moving. I'm 14 and here I go. So I decided to make a PowerPoint presentation about why it would be a good idea for me to move to Los Angeles and follow my big dreams.
But you went to it, like it had music and everything.
Yeah, it had the song Hollywood by Madonna.
Were you in a sensible pantsuit?
I should have been in a sensible pantsuit. I think I was in my, like, high school. I went to an all-girls Catholic high school, so I think I was in, like, a plaid skirt and a collared shirt.
And so Madonna's playing, and then what? You just had a series of reasons why you should go.
A series of reasons why this would be a good idea, not just at any time, but now. And for some reason, it did. Eventually, it worked. And I would punish my child if they had done that. But they believed in me, those freaks.
Yeah. But it is true that the presentation ended with...
With a... Let me go? What?
No, didn't it end with...
you probably remember more about it than I do.
Well, doesn't it end... It ends with you putting up the picture, and it says, Emma Stone, actress, best... Was it best actress?
No!
No, didn't it end...
Who told you that?
It ended with you winning an Oscar.
First of all, my name is Emily. So there's no way it said Emma.
Okay.
And then, no.
So you didn't say you were going to win an Oscar. Why are we telling this story?
No. Why are we telling this story?
What is the point of the story?
I was going to win an Oscar.
That's what I thought. I thought the whole point of this...
That's crazy.
I thought, well, it's quite crazy anyway.
It is crazy. It's crazy across the board, but that would have made it like absolutely, she's going somewhere. And it's not there. It's somewhere else.
Oh, well, you won an Oscar. There you go.
Well.
It all ended well. It all ended well. That is so brilliant. He won an Oscar. Oh, yeah. He won an Oscar. Right, it's time for music. Over 30 years, this man has sold more than 40 million records worldwide, with 8 top 10 hits along the way. Tonight, he's performing his single, Try. Please welcome Mr. Rick Astley! Come on over, sir. Well done. Beautiful job. Beautiful job.
Thank you, Michael.
Come and sit beside your number one fan, Melissa McCarthy.
Hello there. How are you?
Jude.
How you doing?
Eddie. Emma.
Jude.
They're all there. Say hello. Say hello. Say hello. Oh, now. Thank you so much for doing that. That is from the album Beautiful Life, which is still available.
Indeed.
And have you seen one of these I haven't seen one in about
I love
25
that it's in
years.
vinyl.
It's not just vinyl. It's a picture disc.
Oh, cool.
It's a picture disc. And look on the back as well.
Two-colour picture disc.
I know, that's the
magical.
expensive kind.
The sales are going up.
I know, it's crazy. It is.
Yeah, I think you're about the first to come back with the picture
Oh, I
disc.
don't know. I think people are doing it, but I think it's just a joy. I think it's just... I mean, I remember that as a kid and collecting records and really
it's so
wanting the
much
certain
better.
ones. Yeah, for sure, yeah.
Just watching that mysterious face twirling round.
It's got a great big spot on that cheek, actually, but yeah.
Yeah, look at his eye. It's following me around the room.
He's watching me. He's still watching me.
You do have to be careful where they put the hole.
Yeah, well, it's the thing with the buses as well.
Yeah, no, it's terrific. And of course, Melissa, if you want to take that, you can.
I'm gonna take that.
Why
Your vinyl's so light.
get
I'm older.
Because you joined the couch later. Earlier, Melissa was saying what a big fan she was. Are you also?
I'm sorry. Okay, never
Are
mind.
you also a big?
To match your dancing.
I would also like one if you have another.
We'll find it.
If not, Emma and I will fight for it later.
To the death.
You're just like, oh my God, what if I'm died?
Because Melissa was referring to the famous your
Yeah.
The coat.
the coat. You've got to still. You've got to still.
Yeah, I know. That's that dance.
Chambray outfit, and I was like, oh my God, I gotta get a turtleneck. I remember thinking, like, I have to get a turtleneck and a trench coat,
Yeah.
which is like a very short Midwestern woman shouldn't.
I'd like to see you rock that. I think that could be. Yeah.
And do you remember? Because this wasn't exactly the most produced music video of all time.
No, we basically I turned up with a bunch of clothes in a bag. I literally, you know, yeah, they're all my clothes. It wasn't styled. It wasn't that was an accident. It wasn't, you know, premeditated or anything. And there was a guy actually when we recorded, not that far from here, we recorded the video, and there was a guy doing nights, as we call it here. He was working through the night, yeah, and he just kept shouting out of his window, "Will you shut?" Is this really meant to happen on your video? But yeah, so it was kind of a bit unprepared, yeah.
But now tragedy strikes because that trench coat should be in some sort of Planet Hollywood or, you know, some sort of
my
Hall of Fame. Your closet.
On my back.
Where is it?
I did an outside broadcast in Northern Ireland back in the day, right in the beginning of all of that, and a bunch of kids, basically, as I was kind of trying to be on the radio, I kind of just pulled it off my back, and it just drifted across a crowd of like a few hundred, maybe 1,000 people, and just drifted off into the sunset.
That should be a documentary.
That is such a good idea.
That is a good idea.
Trademark.
Go right now and you get those rights.
But every now and again, I kind of see it coming back to me because we were doing a gig not too long ago, and I saw this guy in a trench coat, and then sure enough, as the gig got towards the end and we hadn't played that song yet, he took it off and it just kind of drifted across the crowd to me, so I had to put it on, kind of thing. So we just kind of relived the moment together, and I did the...
Was it the right size?
That's awesome. It was a bit big, to be honest. But I styled it out, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just kind of...
And we've talked about this before on the radio and everything, this phenomenon of the Rickrolling.
Yeah, sure.
And I wasn't going to bring it up, but while you were over there...
Okay. I didn't want to... Do you want to talk about that or no?
Yeah, of course.
Because I just was wondering if anyone else had ever gotten Rickrolled.
Yeah, that's an interesting point. I mean,
These guys haven't.
They hadn't, and they didn't know what it was. And
I want to be Rickrolled.
No, it isn't. To be honest.
See you later, Ben.
No,
You don't mind.
it's an incredible
Yeah.
thing. I mean, it's really a very fun situation, but I don't know how you feel.
No, I've been absolutely fine with it. We have a daughter and she's 26 years old now, and when that kind of started about 10 years ago, she literally sat me down on the couch and said, "You do realise it's got nothing to do with you?"
No.
And I kind of thought, she's absolutely right. It doesn't. It's just a song somebody chose, and therefore to do this prank with kind of thing. So therefore, I don't own it anymore. It's nothing to do with me. This is something else.
It's stopped now, though. It's stopped. It doesn't happen
It's
anymore.
stopped, but people keep doing things with that tune on the internet.
So, what happens, Emma? For people who don't know, you open an email.
So you open an email and there's a link to something, and it's like, oh, click this link, and then you click, and then basically Rick, a bunch of pop-ups come up, and his face it comes up as well, and then it sings "Never Gonna Give You Up," and then until you restart your computer, it doesn't stop.
And some people find that funny.
It's pretty
But I think it's the intention of never gonna give you up.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
never.
yeah.
It's never gonna stop
There's a lot
until
of
you
nevers in that.
turn off your computer and start it up.
Thank you so much for that performance
No,
tonight.
thank you.
Good luck with
Thank
the
you.
touring. And Rick asked everybody. Now, I believe we may have time for a quick visit to the red chair, the big red chair. Who's on the big red chair? Hello!
Hello.
Hi, what's your name?
Hi, I'm Andrew.
Andrew, you sound like you're from further afield.
I am. Yes, I'm from Seattle, Washington, the USA.
Seattle, Washington, USA. Does your story involve someone on our couch?
No, it does not. Or at least, to God, I hope it doesn't.
Fingers crossed, everyone. OK, so what do you do for a living?
I'm an ethics researcher at a tech company.
Wow. An ethics researcher? Wow.
Yeah.
That sounds like a
Best
really
of
good
luck.
job.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Thank you.
I hope you're great at it. We super need you right now.
Yeah. Did you just start?
Like today? Oh my God.
All right, off you go with your story.
Yeah, so when I was younger, I was really into punk music, and I had this wonderful, amazing black leather jacket that I spent like weeks painting and studying, making it look really, really cool. So I went to a punk show, and I got a bit too drunk. And my friends, being the good friends they are, they put me in the last bus home, running from the club all the way to my house. And about 5 seconds into this bus ride, I can tell that I'm going to be very sick. Now, I'm frantically looking around for something to throw up into, but there's nothing anywhere. So as the bus takes a turn, so does my stomach, and I take the sleeve of my jacket and just straight in.
Classy.
Yeah.
Now, it's a long bus ride. It's about 40 minutes in total. So this happens about 5 or 6 times, to the point where I'm having to kind of cradle my arm like this in this sort of V-shaped pool in my sleeve. And finally, my bus stop comes, and I ring the buzzer, and I stand up and start stumbling forward to get off.
Yeah.
And as I'm walking past the driver says, "Hey, whoa, man, you gotta pay." And without even thinking about it, just drop my arm to get my wallet. And this sort of sea of sick
That's
just
a
comes
good
like
story.
pouring out.
You can walk. You can walk.
That is disgusting.
We've had a lot of vomit stories, but that was a good one.
That's a good
We
one.
haven't had that before, the old...
The old sleeve seat.
That was very good. Do we have another one? We do. Hello.
Hi,
Hi, what's your name?
my name's Francesca.
Francesca, lovely. And what do you do, Francesca?
I am retired. I used to be a counsellor, but I'm retired now.
OK, fine. We're in safe hands here.
You are, you
Yes.
are. And I want to tell this story because it's about my sister Sarah, who's broken both her ankles, and I thought it'd cheer her up because the story features her.
Oh, lovely.
It
Are you
was-
sure it's going to cheer you up?
Yeah, I think so. It was many years ago. Sarah and I were given vouchers for Christmas to go to a health spa in Covent Garden, very famous health spa called the Sanctuary. So it's very illustrious, swanky. And we decided to go together because we were a little bit nervous and intimidated. Sarah and I had never even been to a gym together, or gym at all. So we went along, checked in, got to the changing rooms, and getting undressed, Sarah looked around, she said, everybody's naked. And so it's, oh goodness, we're going to have to be naked then. You know, we're just going to have to do what everybody else does because obviously this is what they do in this world. So we walked out of the changing room, and it's really quite hard to walk naturally when you're naked. But anyway, we tried it. And we went out. The atrium is beautiful, flowers and trees and birds. And we thought, we don't know where to go, really. So we headed towards the swimming pool, up this little bridge. And on the top of the bridge, there's a parrot. We started talking to the parrot, looking around. And then Sarah said, Jessica, what? People are wearing their dressing gowns. So we realised it was just in the changing rooms that people were naked. It just wasn't normal to be out there naked.
You didn't give it a big enough reaction.
She's my favorite. I love that.
She was fantastic.
No, it was hard to top Vomit Man, I felt. You know, we've had a lot of accidental nudity.
What else do you want?
They were nude in a fully dressed environment.
That's it for tonight. Please say thank you to all of our guests. Rick Astley, McCarthy, Jude, Redmayne, and Emma Stone. Join me next week with music at Mumford & Sons, comedian and author David Walliams, British star Claire Foy, and Hollywood great Kurt Russell. I'll see you then. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.